Hi everyone, my dear friends. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I've prepared a collection of some truly chilling stories that are sure to give you goosebumps. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Your support helps me find and share even more scary stories with you. Ready? Let's get started. Story 1. The Mysterious Diary. One day, I was exploring an abandoned building that had almost completely burned down. Walking through the rooms, I spotted a strange, charred cabinet. Curious, I decided to open it. Inside, I found an old diary. It was half burnt, but some of the pages were still readable. When I got home, I started reading. It said, July 15th. We moved into this house today. It's very big and beautiful, but I feel like someone else is here with us. The next page read, July 20th. I keep hearing strange noises in the attic. My parents don't believe me. They say it's just an old house. The last surviving entry was July 30th. It has come for me. Help. Below those words were dark, strange stains that looked like blood. I was terrified and decided never to step foot in that building again. Story 2. The Voice in the Empty Apartment. This happened to me when I was home alone. My parents had gone to the countryside, and I was supposed to spend the whole weekend by myself. In the evening, I was sitting in the kitchen having some tea. Suddenly, I heard the front door opening. I thought my parents had come back early, so I went to greet them. But the hallway was empty and the door was locked tight. I brushed it off as my imagination and went back to the kitchen. But a few minutes later, I heard a whisper coming from my bedroom. A voice was calling my name. I slowly walked to the door and peeked inside. The room was dark, but I saw a silhouette sitting on my bed. I screamed and ran out of the apartment. I spent the night at a friend's house, and when I returned with my parents the next morning, the room was empty, but an old doll I had never seen before was lying on my bed. Story 3. The Mirror. I've always loved antique things. Recently, I bought a vintage mirror in a beautiful frame at a flea market. The seller told me it brought good luck, though he looked a bit strange saying it. After hanging the mirror in my bedroom, I started noticing odd things. My reflection would sometimes move differently than I did. For example, I would stop smiling, but my reflection would still be grinning. One night, I woke up feeling like someone was watching me. I turned toward the mirror and saw my reflection standing right against the glass, staring directly at me, even though I was still lying in bed. The reflection put a finger to its lips, signaling me to be quiet, and began to slowly step out of the mirror into my room. I squeezed my eyes shut in terror, and when I opened them, everything was back to normal. I got rid of that mirror the very next day. That's it for today. Which story did you find the creepiest? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss a new story. Sleep tight if you can.